Hey, all right, good grief. Hello, everybody. How you doing? Um, Let me know you can hear me and see me. I've had a couple of issues. It's getting ready. Computer's just not in the mood. Not in the mood. Hopefully you can see me now. You can hear me. Let me know. Sounds good, says Mr. Spedge. Well, hello there, Spedge. Can see and can hear. That's great. Great news. Right. Well, that's a shame. It's already 4 minutes past 9. I was going to hopefully turn the computer on at 8:30, right? I'm thinking I got loads of time. I got loads of time. And it's literally taken this long for the computer to be any use whatsoever. It's just terrible, you know. Anyway, my problems. You know, in the great scheme of things, it's no big problem. So, it's cool. Hey, everybody. Did I stop saying Merry Christmas now? Hello, Merry Christmas. You know, when do you stop saying hello and when do you stop saying Merry Christmas to people when you meet them after Christmas? Or more to the point, Happy New Year. Christmas kind of gets taken care of itself because New Year comes. The thing is, Happy New Year, right? You meet somebody first week of New Year. All right, Happy New Year, blah, blah, blah. You know, normal. You see someone maybe the 10th of January, but you're not seeing them yet. But it's someone you know, quite well. Here's a mess. So you're like, Happy New Year. You know, how you doing? What have you been up to? But it gets a wee bit weird after the 10th, I reckon. It's not big trauma, is it? It's a little bit difficult. Right, hello everybody. Well, thanks for coming. I wasn't sure anyone was going to come to do this quiz, so that's great to see the names. It's my favourite names. My most favourite. Oh, Marion, of course. Hey, Maz. Just called you Maz. There was another Maz, but you're Marion. I'm not going to start abbreviating people's names without their say so. I've got really good hair, but it's a mess tonight. Hey, Natters is here. Keith's here. Andrew's here. Thank you. Andrew is a prize provider tonight. You can be too. I'll tell you about that in just a second. Let's just see who else is here. Mr. Spedge himself is here. Noodle Doodles. Power to the Noodle Doodles. Janice is here. All right. Anna Adams. Anna, you won a prize yesterday. I presume that it's just the same address as Ed. Yeah, is that right? Let me know to send the piece to. Hello, Mr. Rennick. Yay. Hello, Mr. Mackey. Hello, Mr. Doyle. I think you were making that comment when I was still trying to get on. I was a little bit late getting on. Hello, Mr. Sweeney. The Tweedy Sods. Ha ha ha. Sweeney, the Sweeney. Da 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 da. Na na na. Sweeney. There was a thread on Twitter today I was reading, and the question was, what's the greatest TV theme tune of all time? So I'll ask you that now. What is the greatest TV theme tune of all time? Person who comes up with the best answer in the next few minutes will get on the wheel of names already. Hello, Natalie. Natalie. All right. Hello, Jonathan. Well, I've said hello to Jonathan already. What's he saying? If Home Alone, Flood Bandits will be with you shortly. What was that? What's the Flood Bandits? What's that? That doesn't sound good. Can hear and see. Yeah, right. Okay, thank you. Right, Rebecca. Hello, Rebecca, who was on the wheel last night. I don't think you won a prize, but I think you got on the wheel last night. Yesterday afternoon is what I'm talking about. Good. Yes, thank you, Anna. Right, I made that assumption. Thanks for telling me that. Merry Christmas before the 25th. Hope you had a good Christmas after 26th, before the 31st. Happy New Year when it comes up to the 31st. Happy New Year, all of January. Okay, that's a good comprehensive answer. Nice one. Now we know where we are. Minder. Do 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 do. I'd be so good for you. Oh, Van der Valk. cracker. Twin Peaks, I don't know it. Is it a more sort of restful one, a more contemplative one? Because I don't like all that. I like bangers. Cheers. What a tune. Outstanding. Let's get some of these on. I know I usually start at 5 past. I'm just a little bit slacker tonight. Don't worry. Quiz is going to start real soon, okay? Let's just get established first. What is the greatest TV tune of all time? Let's try Cheers. Oh, see that first few notes. Da, 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 da.
Making your way in the world today takes everything you've got. Taking a break from all your worries
Sure would help a lot.
Ooh, wouldn't you like to get away? Sometimes you wanna go where everybody knows your name, and they're always educated. You wanna be where you can see troubles are all the same. You wanna be where everybody knows your
quite
name.
a few people have a reasonable idea of what your name is. It's one for the bar trade, of course. Everybody who works in pubs. Kind of misty-eyed about that. That's definitely a contender. That's the greatest. That is the greatest tune in the world. I'm going to put you straight on the wheel, Leslie. If anyone beats it, I'll put that on the wheel. But, you know, without thinking about it, that is the greatest tune of all time. Leslie, you're straight on the wheel. I better put Andrew on the wheel. Andrew Burney, I'll tell you why in just a second. Starsky and Hutch. That's a reasonable call, isn't it? Waka 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 waka. I don't know. I can't really pick out a tune in my mind, but I know it's called waka waka waka. Lots of waka waka. Krypton Factor tune. I can't think of the Krypton Factor tune. Have I got it here? Let's just try this. Yeah. No, I don't. Taggart. What? I thought it was just. I didn't think there was a tune for Taggart. I thought it was just like hard things, Glaswegian things like bits of metal and glass and just banging them together. Murder. Tomorrow's World. Well, a few different versions, weren't there? I don't even the thought of Judith Hahn, which gets me going, you know, probably can't make the Tomorrow's World greatest tune of all time. Let's try this one. What's this one? This says Tomorrow's World 80s in my little iTunes. Oh, that's good. Nah, it's not good though, is it? It's not the best. Let's see what else we got. We'll start the quiz soon, folks. Just having a bit of Big Bang Theory, really? I mean, that's the worst show of all time, but has it got a good theme tune? I don't have it. I'll look it up later. Ski Sunday, come on. That's a classic. Now you're talking. That's the real deal. Amazing. I'll put you on the wheel, Bill, because you made, you know, good enough to make me play it. I better get started. What about here? Ah, the old snooker tune. That was a good one as well. Lots of good BBC. I used to have a record, actually, an LP of BBC Sports themes. Back in the day when I used to DJ, that was an essential to have that in the box. This is good. I think it's called Drag Racer, this tune. Classic. Anna, gonna stick you on the wheel for that. No problem at all. Right, let's get on. There's 2 more prizes offered on the Facebook post. Right, okay, I was trying to look at that before, but the computer's been stood. Right. Now, what's Andrew talking about, and why did I put him on the wheel already? Let me tell you what's going on. So it's a quiz tonight. It's Boxing Day. Now, I don't normally do Saturdays, so this is a bonus quiz. And it works the same as all the other quizzes. Hello, by the way, if you can't, because usually the quiz is too early and you've went and had kids or something like that. So thanks for joining us. Right, how to play? Listen to the questions, write down the answers. Oh no, that's the Zoom quiz instructions. Don't worry about that. Right, okay, mixed up here. We played yesterday. That was the scores yesterday. Team Christmas were top. Shop workers were top, 77. Unbelievable. Serrano was at 72. Purple Burglar Alonso are back tonight. We're on 68. I think I might update that later. I think I've missed out some of the words on there. Anyway, Santa's a capitalist pig. That's Andrew's 63. All those teams in the top. Jesus tier. That's the 3 tiers of Christmas. Jesus, number 1. Joseph, supporting character. And Mr. Blobby, right down the bottom there. Right down to social outcast, down to Jono. A bad Christmas. A black Christmas for everybody involved in that last column. Okay. Geraldine Bath offered a soap and bracelet. Absolutely brilliant. Not sure if you saw. Also, why is delete next to send? I don't know. UX. Any UX professionals on here? You're rubbish at your job. Nothing ever makes sense on the internet. Yes, the Mastermind theme tune is called Approaching Menace. That's a good fact. A lot of them have got names. Chicken Man. In fact, there's a quick quiz bonus question to get you on the wheel. Which top BBC show has got a theme tune that is, the piece of music is called Chicken Man? It's one that you'll know in your childhood, growing up. That's right. Mr. Doyle knows it. Chicken man, chicken man, chicken man, chicken man. Sausage flies in on a fork. Amazing. Right, Jonathan, you're on the wheel for that. I'm glad you got that, actually, because I was swithering whether to put you on the wheel for the fact, but then you've gone and got the question right, so that's good. Okay. So prizes. So the thing is, because it's Saturday, because it's not the usual. No. Because it's not the usual. One of the usual days. It's Saturday. It's unusual for me. I don't have a regular sponsor, so you can win Bodjaws. I make this stuff. Bodjaws Fill Poetry, Scotland's most foul-mouthed fridge poetry kit. That's a prize tonight. I've also got another thing that I make and sell, which is Potmaster score pads. If you like to play Potmaster on Radio 2, you win one of those. And that's it. That's all I've got. I might do a scratch card as well. But I asked online today, I said, has anyone got an unwanted Christmas present from yesterday? Oh, that's not my sound system. That's the front room. Something's going on in the front room. Because if so, we can do a kind of prize swap shop situation. So Andrew's given us this. Lynx Africa. Lynx Africa. Brilliant. Fantastic. Sounds like Geraldine's pledged something. Has anyone else got an unwanted Christmas present to give away? The deal is you get on the wheel if you've got an unwanted Christmas present and you're prepared to send it to somebody who wins it later on. So I'll put Geraldine on there as well. I'll have a look at that message later. Geraldine Bath. I better write that down somewhere as well. And then we'll start the quiz. I know I've taken ages to get started tonight. Sorry. I'm going to start real soon. Okay, what is it? Oh, God, 18 minutes past. A world record for fanning about tonight. Hope you don't mind. We'll get through the quiz nice and quick. Right, okay. So Geraldine's giving soap. Right, if anyone else has got anything to add, let me know. Spedge has got pink iPhone XS flip phone case. What? I don't know what that is. I don't even know what that is. Pink iPhone. And you're prepared to send that, yeah? Flip phone case. Brilliant. Right. That puts you on the wheel as well. See, if you give a prize and you're prepared to send it out and you promise you're going to do it, then it gets you on the wheel to win a prize. So that's how I'm playing it tonight. Was this? All right. See, it started. See, it was Andrew responded immediately this afternoon. I didn't get anything else. I thought, all right, that's it. That's all it's going to be. But here we go. Right, Bill. It says Therese, but it means Bill. Bill's given us a game of Trivial Pursuit, brand new. That's amazing. Will you post that? That's a good price. I don't want it. And Janice says a string of globe lights. This is great. See, I wish I'd had this idea a couple of weeks ago. I could have got ready for this. But this is going to work out just fine. Globe lights. Ah, there's Geraldine. Hello, Geraldine. Thank you very much. Soap, a bracelet. Are they unrelated? They don't come together. Yeah. You got soap. I got a bracelet. Bracelet soap. Amazing. Right. Okay. Let's get on. Annie's. Thank you, Bill. Right. I'm going to get started. I've been saying that for ages. Right. Let's get started. That's just empty things because I thought I might have some more prizes coming in. Right. Okay. Same letter. Right, here we go. It's time for the quiz. Okay. If you know the quiz, then you know the quiz. Okay. The quiz itself. Hang on a second. You got another prize coming in. Don't tell me anymore until between the rounds. Let me get a round out of the way, right? But Ria is saying Danny from Alan Robbie Doe is freezing cold in 89 too, so amazing. Has a herb growing kit from his granny. Right, okay. Herb growing kit. Yeah, thanks, Gran. Herb growing kit from Gran. I'm just writing all these down so I know what I'm going. Oh, bloody hell. Look at that. Natters is kind of keen on the globe lights. What colour are they? Janice, we need to know. You got pictures on the Facebook page. Sorry, I didn't have time to look. Right, let's get started. Same letter round. 5 questions. All the answers start with the same letter. Ready? Here we go. Just write the answers down. Don't shout them out, okay? Right, number 1. Which word refers to the branch of zoology, which is the study of birds? So zoology is all animals. Within that, just the study of birds. What's that called? All 5 answers in the first round start with the same letter. Bill Audie would know this one. Whoa! The globe lights are in green like a globe of the world, not just a globe like a sphere, but an actual globe like planet Earth. That's red hot. I want that. I want that. Nice one, Janice. Right, number 2. What name is given to the room in the White House, which is used as a working office by the President of the United States, if they do work, right? So what's the name of that? It's the main working office for the President. What name is that room in the White House? This round is fairly easy. Gets you going nice and easy. Number 3. In the same letter round is this. Which male singer has had several number 1 hits in the UK singles chart since 2010, including Please Don't Let Me Go, Dance With Me Tonight, and Troublemaker? Please Don't Let Me Go, Dance With Me Tonight, and Troublemaker. Okay? Who's the singer? Number 4. What's the surname of the character Annie in the 1950 film musical Annie Get Your Gun? Annie, Get Your Gun. What is Annie's surname? And it was the surname of the real person as well, upon which it's based. You know what I mean? And then number 5, which ruler of England made the celebration of Christmas illegal in 1647? 17th century ruler of England outlawed the celebration of Christmas. Not Christmas itself, because this guy was a Christian, but he was also a Puritan. So the celebration was the thing that was banned. Right, okay. Tell me if you're ready. That's the key thing, so I know when to move on. But before I move on, I'll just show you these questions one more time. What's the study of birds called? Remember, all the answers start with the same letter. What's the room in the White House that the president should be working in? Hossing himself off or whatever he does in there. Please don't let me go. Dance with me tonight and Troublemaker. Who's the male singer? Thank you for telling me you're ready. Annie's surname out of Annie Get Your Gun. And the real person too. And number 5, ruler of England made the celebration of Christmas illegal in 1647. Right. Marion's ready. Keith and the Chameleons are all ready. Leslie's ready. Bill's ready. Aaron says, how do I join in? It's simple, Aaron. By the way, Aaron's a top-class super rock star. I think he's the only proper pop star that I know. It's going to be big. Go On Yourself. That's my favourite Aaron Wright song. I know some of them. I don't know that many, but I know some of them, and Go On Yourself by Aaron is great. Great video. Anyway, the thing is, Aaron, you're on Facebook. Most people are on YouTube. You see, I'm saying responding to people's comments because they're mainly on YouTube. If you come onto YouTube, you can see everybody's comments. You can stay where you are. It's exactly the same quiz, and you just answer along and just score yourself. But if you want to come onto YouTube, I'll just give you the link for it. Here it is. And there we go. Right. Let's, Ollie's ready, Denise is ready, Felix is ready, Simon's ready, Anna's ready. We're all ready. Come on, let's get on with it. I'm so slow tonight. Let's get on with it. Come on, Dr. Paul. It's Dr. So-called Paul. Let's get on with this quiz. Right. Answers for the same letter round. Did you get the letter? Yes, you did. Letter O. Oh my God. Right, number 1, zoology is all animals. What's the study of birds? It is ornithology. So the idea is, oh, look at that. You got fans. The wife is a major Aaron Wright fan. She's having kittens. I'm not that type of doctor. Nothing I could do about that. Right, anyway, ornithology. That's the Bill Oddie hobby. The White Room in the White House, where the president is supposed to work, is the Oval Office. O for Oval. There it is. They tell Trump to go and stand in the corner. That's how they upset him. When he's been bad. Please don't let me go. Dance with me tonight, Troublemaker. That is Ollie Murs. Marion's personal friend, Ollie Murs. What is the surname of Annie out of Annie Get Your Gun? It's Annie Oakley. Annie Oakley. That's what that Michael Jackson song's about. That's from the musical. Name the woman. First person to name the woman. The female actor in the chat gets on the wheel of names. That's a quick bonus trivia shout for you. What's the name of the woman who played Annie Oakley in Annie Get Your Gun? No, it's not Doris Day. I think you're thinking of Calamity Jane. Betty Hutton is correct. That's right. Yeah, it's. I think she was a bit of a one-hit wonder. She did too much after that. So Betty Hutton is correct. Guy's Howard Keel, of course, who did all the films. Okay. And the last question around: who made the celebration of Christmas illegal? It was your old pal Oliver Cromwell. There he is. That's him chilling out. Oliver Cromwell. So, what was your score? You scored 2 points for every correct answer. You also get 2 points bonus if you're a subscriber to YouTube. So if you're not a subscriber to the channel, go and hit the subscribe down there. You get +1 if you did a share tonight. Did you share the quiz? Hit share. You get a point for that. So maximum of 13. And you also add 1 point if it's your birthday, but it's probably not your birthday. Loads of right answers. 13 points. 13 points. 10 plus 3. That's Mr. Bernie, who started the party tonight with all the links Africa. Didn't guess Ollie or Oakley. No Ollie Murs. No Oakley. Right, decent scores to get started. Let's crack on because I was pretty slow starting off tonight. So let's blaze through the next couple of rounds. Right, picture round. Oh, by the way, who got that Betty Hutton question right? Was it Hazel? Yeah, it was. Yeah, sorry, I just didn't put your name on the wheel there. Hazel Simpson. There you are. Right. Well done, Hazel. You're on the wheel. If anyone doesn't know what I'm talking about, you have to get your name on the wheel to win prizes, right? The quiz is just the quiz, just scores, you know. But to actually win prizes, you have to try and get your name on the wheel. There's various chances to do that. Claiming a birthday bonus, Mr. Scotland. All right, Graham S is happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Graham. Happy birthday to you. Yeah, right. Picture round. Here we go. 5 pictures, right? Just write down some answers for these. So, who are the funny guys with this double act? Don't shout out. This is just a normal round, so don't shout out answers in the comments for this one. Just write them down. So, what's the name of this comedy double act? They were America's highest paid entertainers of the 1940s. Film, radio, theatre. Made loads of money. Feliz Navidad, Mr. Scanlon. Hello. You just joined. Give yourself, I don't know, give yourself 8 out of 10 for the first round. Plus the bonuses if you're subscribing and sharing, of course. Number 2, name the film. 2006 Christmas film. There's Jude Law and the other one sucking the faces off each other. What's her name again? Pfeiffer. Never even been to Fife. But name the film. All right, it's 2 couples and they go away for Christmas. What's the name of that film? Number 3 is a rhymo. Name the rock singer and the Scottish town that he rhymes with. So it's the guy's real name and he rhymes with a place which is shown on the map. So get both parts. 1 point for his name, 1 point for the name of the town. That's question number 3. Number 4 is a flag. Whose flag is this? It's an Australian territory in the Indian Ocean. Pretty obscure, but you will have heard of it. And ask yourself, why is he asking this now? And you might work it out from that. Is it Cameron Diaz? Right, okay. That's all right. She has been to Fife. Cameron Diaz. She's been to a lot of Kelly. And Cowdenbeath. And the last one is a car. Number 5. What year was this car made? Plus or minus 5 years. So if you're 5 years out, you get the points. 6 years out, you bust. So have a guess. Have a look at that car, that motor vehicle, and have a guess when that was made. Right. Tell me that you're ready. Here they are one more time, just so you know which one's which. Name the double act. Entertainers, usually known as comedians. They could do everything, but they're comedians, you know. Name the film. Sorry, not Michelle Pfeiffer. Cameron Diaz and Jude Law. Face sucking. Name the guy and the place he rhymes with. It's the guy's real name. He's known as a rock singer. And we're looking for his real name, though, not his. Number 4, what flag is this? Why is he asking that and why now? That should help you get the answer. And the year of the car. Right, loads of you saying you're ready. Let's do it. Let's get the answers on. Make sure you've got your answers ready because here come the answers. 2 points for each one. Okay, one. That is Abbott and Costello. Abbott and Costello. And Lou Costello, I think that's the way around it is. Abbott's on the left. Costello's on the right. Costello's the fat one. And the funny one. Abbott is the straight man. I don't know much about them, to be honest, but they were incredibly famous. Number 2, title of the film. There's another couple in this, which is actually, there's a question for you to get on the wheel. First, to put this in the chat, which actors play the other couple in this film? There's 2 couples. Who's the other couple? First person to put both names in one comment will get on the wheel. That's right. Mr. Burney's straight in there. It is Kate Winslet and Jack Black. That's right. So, Andrew Burney, you're on the wheel for a second. First to get your name on the wheel twice tonight. Went for, I saw that, yeah. Laurel and Hardy. Ain't no Laurel and Hardy. Right. The Holiday is the name of the film. Did I give you the answer already? The Holiday is the name of the film. 2 points for that. Number 3, The Rhino. Well, the place in the far north of Scotland is Wick, and he's Derek Dick, better known as Fish. Out of Marillion. Derek Dick, Wick. It's a Rhino. Why is he asking this? Why now? Because it's Christmas. It's Christmas Island. All right, Christmas Island for 2 points. Belongs to Australia. And the last one, right, the car. I think most of you get close enough for this. 1956 is the right answer. So anything between 51. Tell you what, if you got it exactly spot on, give yourself a bonus point for that one. Why not? Hey, it's Christmas. Hey, Christmas time. Yeah, who's on first? It's a patter routine. Baseball is the subject. That's all I really know about them. They did that. I know as well that they used to have a cartoon, Abbott and Costello. When I was a kid, Abbott and Costello cartoon had come on, and you're like, what is this? Is this like, because they couldn't get Laurel and Hardy? You know what I mean? It never seemed as good as Laurel and Hardy. Abbott and Costello, The Holiday, Dirt Wet, Christmas Island, 56. So 51 to 61 for the years. Yay, spot on for the car. Nice work, chameleons. You said Wick, but not Dick. Then you get a point for that, yeah? Yeah, you worked it out. Right, okay, good. Yeah, one point for each part of that one. So if you got Derek Dick, but not Wick, or the other way around, you get 1 point. Okay. Didn't get Wick, as it doesn't rhyme with fish. That's why I was pointing out it's the guy's real name rather than his stage name. You flew to Wick? They got an airport in Wick? No. I don't know. I don't know if they're still working or not, Gary. I don't know. Right, it looks like that was a difficult round. Let's move on. Hangman. Time for Hangman. So you know how to play this? Because you played it your whole life, played it at school. Now you're playing it for real. So shout out some letters. It doesn't really matter what you shout out. You don't have to get them right or wrong, but just shout out some letters to give me an order to pick the letters. And then the first person who puts the correct answer in the chat gets their name on the wheel. So what we got? Felix, give me a G. Janice, give me an E. Rebecca says M. L. Simon says H. Gemlh. Let's try these, see what we get. Looking for the title of a 1995 film. G. E. Oh, quite a few E's. L. What we got next? H. What's the next one called? Yeah, a couple of H's. 1995 film. Next letter is letter S. The Fugitive. No, by Hannah. Is it a Christmas film? No, I don't think so. Not that I know of. I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen it. Who knows? Christmas might be part of the plot. What else we got? O, letter O. No, there's no O. Is there a T? There's got to be a T. There's always a T. Yeah, all right. B. There's no B. Then we had J, A, J from Gary, A from Murray. We got it. 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 Aye. Die hard with a vengeance. Obviously, that's what you meant. So D-I-E, die hard with a vengeance. So I don't know. Is that a Christmas film? Does anyone know it? Has anyone seen it? Nice work, Leslie. That's you got your name on the wheel for a second time. So that's good work. Leslie Stokes. There we go. Diamonds. Aye. Well, that's a good thing about this being a human thing rather than run by a machine, because a machine would go, no, that's not work. You got it wrong. But because I'm an actual human being, I can say obviously that's what you're trying to get. Right, okay, let's go. Not Christmassy, right? Okay. Yeah, I wondered if it was, because obviously Die Hard is Christmas, yeah. So I don't know if all the other ones were set at Christmas as well. Jonathan saying that Die Hard 2. Oh no, Gary saying I think Die Hard 2 was a Christmas film. Oh, speaking of Christmas, Christmas music. I know it's after Christmas, but I got this Christmas music round for you. Okay, so identify the artist, look at the list, and listen to the tunes. Pick out the 5 artists that you hear. It's as simple as that. So let's see. I've got the right one here. Everything's turned up. Okay, so all you got to do is listen to the tunes, pick out the 5 right answers. Here is tonight's music round.
Santa honey, I want a yacht, and really that's not a lot. Been an angel all year, Santa baby, and hurry down the chimney tonight.
Snow is falling all around me. Children playing, having fun. It's the season, love and understanding. Merry Christmas, everyone. Yes, it's Christmas. God, it's Christmas. Oh, one night.
Oh, can you hear me? I have been so good this year, and all I want is one thing. Tell me my true love is here. It's all I want, just for me. Underneath my Christmas tree, I'll be waiting here. Santa, that's my only wish this year.
It doesn't show signs of stopping, and I brought lots of corn for popping. The lights are way down low, so let it snow, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
Well, let's not waste time playing it again. Just get your answers right. Tell me you're ready. And I'm not going to play it again because I wasted so much time. I didn't waste time, but I took so much time at the start. So just tell me when you're ready, when you've had a little think about those, if you need a think. If you missed any, you're just going to have to guess them, all right? Okay, lots of you are ready. Good stuff. Actually, not that far behind the usual schedule. Let's get on with it. Right, okay, so right, I will play it again, but I'll give you the answers as we go. So kind of, if you did miss any, it gives you a second chance, right? But I'll just tell you the answers as we go. So here we go. That's
Santa honey,
right.
I want
Massively
a yacht,
suggestive.
and really that's not
Total filth
a
from the
lot.
50s. 50s filth.
Been
That's
an
Eartha
angel
Kitt.
all year,
All right. 2 points for Eartha Kitt.
Down the chimney tonight.
Snow is falling all around me, all around. Children playing, having fun.
Who's this?
It's the season.
It's the best. It's the greatest. It's the Welsh Elvis. It's Shaky. All right.
Yes, it's Christmas. Thank God it's Christmas. Oh. One.
See when Marion says tune, I know she's talking about Shaky. Right, number 3 is the world's greatest singer of all time. It's Freddie Mercury and Queen.
Oh, can you hear me?
This is clearly the weak link in out of the 5.
And all I want is
It's been written in 25 seconds. It means nothing. It's just a standard Christmas cash-in, and it is by Britney Spears. 2 points for Britney Spears.
I'll be waiting here. Santa, that's my only wish this year.
It doesn't show signs of stopping.
A wee bit of the old school. It's Frank Sinatra.
Lights are way down low. So let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
That's an amazing spot, by the way, by Anna. Was that the old ident music for HTV West? I heard a snippet of before the replays. Yes, it was. For no particular reason, this little snippet is in my quiz folder. I'll give you the full thing. Check it out. I don't know about you, but I think it's a little bit acid. You know what I'm saying? Great spot, because I only played a tiny bit of it before I realised what I was doing and I stopped it. So just amazing how those idents burn into your brain. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Also, Behenna, I saw you saying that was it not a Queen? Was it not a Freddie Mercury solo? I'm pretty sure it was Queen. Tune's called "Thank God It's Christmas," which is an amazing title. Thank God it's Christmas. We're just looking it up just to check. Yeah, it's Queen. Released 1984, and it wasn't on any Queen album. It was just a single. Right, there we go. Okay. That might have sold a few units if she'd done it. Oh, okay. So nice as well. It's really nice. Like that. All right. I mean, that comes in at 8 seconds, right? I mean, it takes some skill to write something that short, but with that much potency. Let's move on. Oh, where am I? I wasn't really planning on doing that right now, but we can do one just now. Yeah, let's do it just now. So I'm gonna play. Where am I? So I'm gonna show you a little bit of street view from around the world. I do have set up, so I might as well do it. And again, the first person to get this right in the chat gets their name on the wheel. So I've got a screen. Share another screen here. And where am I? Where are we tonight? Look at this. What's going on? I've got to make sure I don't click on any shops, because it kind of gives it away. Oof. It's a bit bleak. Well, it's a high street. Looks quite wide. Oh, God, you got it straight away. Look. Bigger. Emma! Come on, that's fantastic. Emma's correctly identified bigger. There it is. You know what to say. New York's big, but bigger's bigger. So, great job. That puts you straight on the wheel. Emma Owenson. Emma Owenson. I've typed you in. Very good. Nah, not Moffat. Moffat is not too far away. Looks kind of similar. Little bit more dense. Bigger's got that kind of stretched out feeling, laid back, stretched out feeling, almost Californian, you know. I passed through here in October, and it was went to the charity shop, got a jigsaw. That was my holiday. That's the only time I left Edinburgh this year. Oops, what's going on there? See what I mean? See, when you're on a high street, it's difficult to do it without accidentally clicking on something. I think the charity shop's over here. And there it is. CHSA. Come on. Denise, you need to get yourself over to Scotland, do a tour of remote places. I've done some Irish stuff. I did Sligo. Were you on when we did Sligo? I did Cork recently. Maybe do some slightly more obscure places in Ireland as well, so that only you can get them. Nah, no chance of getting stabbed at all, not bigger. Right. Let's get that away and get the quiz back on. I used to go to church in Bigger when I was a kid. We lived in West Linton, which was up the road. And we were bead rattlers, you know, so there was no Catholic church. Oh, come on. My computer, my mouth, everything's just not good tonight. Here we go. Really? The guy that wrote the Nokia Startup Music is a multi-millionaire. Is that because he was a multi-millionaire first, or is it because he wrote the Nokia Startup Music? Chippy and Bigger, known as Greasy Willies. Nice. That's right, yeah. It's A702. That's right, Ollie. There's no dual carriageway connects you from northwest England to Edinburgh, unless you go M74. Anyway, I'm talking about the road system in the UK. Let's get on with the quiz. Right, I think I've got a blanco now. Nope, there I am. Right, blanco. Get this out. So, Time magazine does. I'm laughing at Leslie's comment. I'll ask the question first. Let's get on with the question. So, Time magazine does Person of the Year every year. Years ago, they used to call it Man of the Year. And sometime around about, I don't know, the 50s or the 70s, realized that women existed and they started doing. And you see the quote at the bottom: a person, Time magazine give it to a person that, better or for worse, has done the most to influence the events of the year. Sometimes it's not a person, sometimes it's an idea or a concept or a thing like the planet, or one year it was you, meaning social media and that. But I ignored that. All people here who have been Person of the Year in Time magazine are individual people. So try and get as many of these 7 as you can. I've given you their initials. I've given you the year, right? There's a mixture. There's some people who are politicians or activists. There's a banker on there. There's a scientist. So, and I think that's, I can't remember. I can't remember who one of them is. Anyway, have a wee think about this and tell me when you're ready. Tell me when you think you've got 7 answers. There's a few Americans, but there's a few people from different countries as well, just to let you know. European countries. Europeans and Americans make up the list. Let's say that. So you let me know when you think. Yeah, there's one business person on the list as well, apart from the banker and politicians. I mean, politicians are all sorts of business people anyway, but There's a guy who's just mainly known for business as well. So wrote it and became a multi-millionaire for 5 notes. I can't even think what the Nokia startup tune would be. Let's while you're thinking of this, let me just try and find it on YouTube, I reckon. Nokia startup 5 notes to try this. There's a page on, or a video on Wikipedia that says all Nokia sound startups from 1990 to 2018, which is 42 seconds long. There's a piano tutorial where you can play the Nokia tune. Let's just play this and see what it sounds like.
Imagine the places we'll go together.
Banger. High quality. Is that the one you mean? Na 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 na. Na 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 na. That's 13 notes though, isn't it? Couple of you ready already? My remix. Five different notes. Aye, well, you could say that about any bit of music, really. Da 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 da. Right, there's quite a few if you're ready. I think this is difficult. It's a difficult round, especially the scientist. You might not know the scientist. I think everybody else you'll have heard of. I've heard of everybody. I'd never heard of the scientist, to be honest. But it's nice to have a wee obscure one in there, see if anyone can get it. Yeah, it's a tough round, definitely. Difficult round, but let's do it. I think you're ready. So here we go. Here are Time Magazine's Person of the Year in various years. So number 1 was a political one from Poland, who were having a bit of an upheaval at the time. It was Lech Walesa, leader of Solidarity from the Gdansk shipyards, overthrowing communist hegemony to some degree or other. Lech Walesa. Number 2, right in the, second half of the 80s, also European, but Russian, Mikhail Gorbachev. He was the leader of the Soviet Union at the time. And at that time, it was all about hope and positivity, perestroika, glasnost. Number 3, right, this is the most difficult one. A pioneer in AIDS research, coming up with, medicines to combat AIDS. The guy's called David Ho. David Ho. Lech, but not Walesa. 1 point. Knew it was the Polish guy. Nah, give yourself. Yeah, it's 14 points. Yeah, give yourself 2 points, I reckon. You knew who it was. If you knew who it was, give yourself 2 points. Number 4 is. This was the business person. This is the one I couldn't remember. It's Jeff Bezos. Utter wanker, but there you go. Time Man of the Year or Person of the Year, 1999. Number 5, check this out. Rudy Giuliani. He was the mayor of New York City at the time. 2001, of course, was the year of the 9/11 attacks. So Time magazine chose him as a symbol of American resilience to these 9/11 attacks. Number 6, 2009. Now, this is just after the financial crash. This is the banker. This is Ben Bernanke. Ben Bernanke. That is great. Andrew, that Sophie got David Ho. She was reading about him earlier. I'm glad one person got David Ho, because personally I'd never heard of him. I mean, he might be a lot more famous than I realise. There's always that chance. But I thought I'd put a really difficult one in there. So well done to Sophie for getting that. And the last one, 2019. School strike für Klimatet. It's Greta Thunberg. Classic Brian Blessed bait and switch. Nah, Brian Blessed's never been close to Time Person of the Year, because if they did him one year, they'd have to do every year. You know what I mean? Guess David Hockney. Should have noted. Yeah, you kind of got it, didn't you? If you just stopped it. Oh, David Hockney. Annoyed at missing Walesa, but wasn't getting Ho and Bernanke. Ben Burnett. Hi, I'm Ben Bernanke. I'm a banker. Federal Reserve guy. 10 out of 14 for the Mangoes. Nice to have the Mango boys back in town. They'll got babies and they can't come to the 7 o'clock quiz. I'm going to rethink things in the new year. I might be doing some 9 o'clock. I know I've said that a couple of months ago, but I'm rethinking. Maybe going to do some 9 o'clock action in the months ahead. Is it 1 point for each, say Noodle Doodles? Nah, 2 points each for this. So the round is worth 14 points, Noodle Doodles. If you get them all right, you get 14 points. It's a difficult round. I'm kind of not surprised that one team's got a 0, because none of them particularly easy. How could Banker get Person of the Year in 2009? Well, you ask yourself how American presidents repeatedly managed to get the Nobel Peace Prize as well. Same thing. It's I don't think there was a year where Barack Obama didn't bomb countries, and yet he was Nobel Peace Prize. It's just the way these things go. Ben Bernanke. Let me just see what it says, because I've got the page open. Chairman of the Federal Reserve during the financial crisis of 2007 to 08. So they're saying that, I guess they're saying, it says for better or for worse, remember. So they were saying that he was a massively influential person. They're never saying that the figure is a good person or a bad person. They're just saying very influential. Adolf Hitler got Time magazine Person of the Year back in the day, you know. So it's not all sort of just, it's not praise. It's not necessarily praise. All guesses apart from Greta Thunberg. Bezos, total guess. Good one. Nice one. I know, but you just got to keep up with my whims, Marion. Changes a lot. Big fat 0. Only heard of 2 of these people. You must have heard of Rudy Giuliani and Greta Thunberg. You must have heard of Jeff Bezos. He's the head of Amazon. Yeah. You know, I heard of Mikhail Gorbachev. He was the last leader of the Soviet Union. Right. It's difficult. I know it's a difficult round. I thought you might want something difficult. Anyway, time for an anagram. Solve this anagram in 60 seconds to get yourself 3 points. Don't shout out the answer. Just write it down. Okay, there goes the timer. So 3 points to solve this anagram. It is the title of a song, and it is a Christmas song. Okay? Basel brush. Is that the Swiss version? Mickey Mouse got Person of the Year. Right, I didn't know that. Probably Genghis Khan in 1227, yeah. Let's see, when was the first year they gave it out? 1927, Charles Lindbergh. First solo transatlantic flight. He was Man of the Year in 1927. Right, anyway, back to this. You got 10 seconds left. It's a Christmas song. It's not the best Christmas song. It's played a lot. I don't really like it. I like Christmas music as well, but I don't really like this one. I no answers in the chat. Right, time's up anyway. Did you get it right? It's Santa Claus is Coming to Town. I know it's a bit difficult to keep a track of because sometimes I'm saying put it in the chat. Sometimes not, but there you go. Santa Claus is Coming to Town. If you got that right, you get 3 points. Add to your score, right? We've got 2 rounds left. 50-50 round. Okay, here we go. Just pick the right answer. So, first one is a quote. Who wrote, yeah, in fact, they did write this. It wasn't a verbal quote. This is actual writing. Who wrote this line? Science without religion is lame. Religion without science is blind. Now, is that from Albert Einstein or Karl Marx? Yeah, that's the thing. No problem at all, Bahenna. I know that it's not always easy to keep track of what I'm saying. It's fine. It's a quiz just for fun, you know. Luckily, there's not £25,000 riding on this. There's just, in fact, what we got? Soap and bracelet from Geraldine. Pink iPhone XS flip something case. Trivial Pursuit. Full set of Trivial Pursuit from Bill. These are some of the prizes coming up later. Globe lights from Janice, amazing, and a herb growing kit from Ria. Sensational. Number 2 in the 50-50 round. What is the name of the author of the Hunger Games novels, which was first published in 2008? Financial crash territory. First name of the Hunger Games novelist. Is she called Pauline or Suzanne? That is question number... question number 2. Number 3, board games. Right, Scrabble. Which animal scores more points in terms of letter points values in Scrabble? So it doesn't matter where you put it on the board. If you just put the tiles, if you just had the tiles out in front of you, which animal would score more points? Crocodile or zebra? No, this is not double or bust. Double or bust is the last round coming up next. I've run over time. Normally I try and keep it within the hour, but I did start late. But, what else are you doing tonight? You going out? No, you're not. Number 4, when did television owning British people start having to pay for a TV license? Was it the 1940s or the 1960s? When did you start having to pay a license fee to watch a television? The 1940s or the 1960s? That's question number 4. Number 5, last question around carols, Christmas carols. What language was the original language of the Christmas carol Silent Night, which is a belter, by the way? But what was the original language? Was it French or German? Or French or German? My impression of the accents, you see. French, le French, or das German? Silent Night. What was the original language? Right. Let's quickly remind you of these questions and then we'll get on to the answers. You tell me if you're ready. Don't shout out answers, but tell me if you are ready. So science without religion is lame. Religion without science is blind. Is that Einstein or Marx? Number 2, Hunger Games novelist, first name, Pauline or Suzanne? What's worth more in Scrabble? In Scrabble type anyway. Crocodile or zebra? Check it out. There's Marion. News from the edge. Don't pay it. Just don't pay it. Hey, look at that, BBC. When did you have to start paying a television license unless you're marrying? In the 1940s or 1960s? What language was Silent Night written in originally? French or German? Right, that's the 50-50 round. You tell me if you're ready. 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 Contenders. Ready. You will go my first whistle. Gladiators. You will go my second whistle. Right, you're all ready. It's good stuff. Shakalaka. Let's get on with it. Right, here we go. Here's the quote. Einstein or Marx. Quote is, science without religion is lame. Religion without science is blind. It's one of those things that sounds really clever, and then you try and understand it, and you're like, aye, maybe not. You know, aye, maybe, aye. Anyway, it's Albert Einstein. People who pay TV license are funding pedos' wages. I suppose so. Aye, right enough. I was going to make an argument there, but aye, right enough. What's first name of the Hunger Games novelist? She's called Suzanne. Suzanne Collins is her name. That's what she looks like. That's the Hunger Games writer. Number 3, crocodile or zebra? It's a zebra. We work it out. 10 for the Z. 111 is 13 and the B's 3, so 16 points altogether. What's the crocodile? 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 16 versus 14. So zebra is correct. There it is. The zebra. And when did British people start having to pay TV license, you know, unless they don't like funding pedos, in which case they don't have to pay? 1940s, actually. 1946. There was already a radio license by that time, and it was repurposed, or you could pay more, and that would include a television. I think the first TV license was £2. Not that's from memory. I can't guarantee that's correct, but I think it was £2. Okay, for the year, you know. Had to pay TV license to watch Dr. Paul and Eggheads. Yeah. Now, plus I've been working for Radio Scotland the last 2 weeks. They have to pay me somehow, you know. Einstein wears trousers to work. How did he have time to make comments about religion? It was he was writing a paper about science or the use of science. I can't remember the exact history of that question. Well, that's right. Yeah, Muzz was on the team as well, of course. On the Eggheads appearance, so was Gam, who is no longer with us. And happy Christmas to Gam, wherever you are, Gam. Who else was on? Alan Hazley was on. Old Quizmaster friend from Glasgow. And Catherine. Me, Catherine, Alan, Muzz. Was that it? No, hang on. Muzz, Alan, me, Catherine. Who was the other? Oh, fuck, I can't mind. Who's the other person? Oh, Gam. I was just saying about Gam. Right. My brain's gone. Anyway, well, I'm reminiscing about Eggheads here. You want answers? Silent Night for German. It's German. Heilige Nacht, Stille Nacht. Diana. Yeah, I don't know if they'll have me back. We'll see. See how it goes. Right, Albert Einstein, Suzanne Zebra, 1940s, German. Extra point for Stille Nacht, Heilige Nacht, asks the German speaker. No, Felix. 9. And Richie was the sub. Yeah, I remember Richie being the sub. He was pretty miffed. Did you win? No, we did not win. I'll tell you what happened that day. Quick story. We went and did Eggheads. We were called Dr. Paul's All-Stars. And it was, the way we put the team together was Eggheads got in touch with me because I had social media and I had quiz people. They said, going to put this out to your social media. We need teams. I says, never mind that. I'll be a team. And they said, right, you've got 2 days to apply. I was like, shit. So I got on Facebook and I said, the first 5 people who, want to, that's it. You're my quiz team. So we rounded up the team that way. Great team. And we went on and we all lost. If you know the format for Eggheads, it's 4 if you go head to head with the Eggheads. And then whoever you got left, so minimum 1, maximum 5, they take on the rest of the Eggheads for the money. So Murray, who's here tonight, that's Muzz, was our science person, and he went head to head with the toothless old lady. What's her name? What's her name again? The woman. The little is it Daphne? The little one. The little old lady. Anyway, and Muzz and her went head to head science questions. She got one right, he got one right. She got one right, he got one right. He got one wrong, he got one wrong. And it went on and on and on. Aye, Daphne, that's it. They ran out of questions. They asked so many tiebreak questions that they ran out of questions. They had to stop the record and send upstairs to get more questions sent down. It just went on and on. It was incredibly tense. It was fantastic. Daphne was a killer. Daphne would be like, she'd get asked a question about a periodic table. She'd go, I don't really know. I'm not so sure about this. Oh, I'm really struggling with this one. Oh, I really don't know this one. Argon. Like that. Every single time. Every single time she made you think that she didn't know it, and then she just hydrogen peroxide after being Anyway, I went head to head with Barry on geography. I went to tiebreakers as well. All our team went to tiebreakers. They're recording ages because they don't show all the tiebreakers. They only show the crucial one. I got an amazing question right. Trincomalee was a question I got right, which is, what country is Trincomalee? In fact, I'm going to ask you that question right now as a bonus to get on the wheel. Which island nation has a town called Trincomalee on its northeast coast? That was the question. I don't know if it's on YouTube. First one to answer that in the chat will get on the wheel for tonight. This was my favourite question that I got right. So Trincomalee, I'll put well, no, because I didn't get it spelled out for me. Sri Lanka is correct. Yeah, brilliant. I knew somebody would get it. I was really pleased with that because I didn't know it, but I thought about it for ages and worked it out. And they never showed it. They never showed the question. I was like, motherfucker. Uncle was stationed there in the war. No way. Trincomalee. I worked out all the island nations and I thought about the word, thought about the type of word it was, and eventually, because they said before you went in, they said, look, take your time, no hassle to answer fast. If you need to think, take your time. And I did. I took ages thinking about that one. I knew I was holding them up, like right now. But I thought, fuck this, I want to get this right, So we ended up with one person who was Catherine against the 5 Eggheads, and she did pretty well, but we didn't get the money. What series and episode? I don't know. It's a long time ago. It's like 2009 or 2010. I think it was on air in 2010. Anyway, enough about me and Muzz. Let's get on with the final round. That was enough to get you on the wheel, Richard, which is good. Right, double or bust. You know the double or bust round. So 4 points for a right answer in this last round. That's double because it's normally 2. So 4 points for a question this round. But you run the risk of going bust. If you put one wrong answer in this round, then you get 0 points for the round. To avoid getting bust, because that's bust, you can leave blanks. You don't have to answer every question. So you decide which ones you're going. This will be your final score. Okay, after this round, this will be your final score. I'll get you to upload your scores after the quiz, and that'll be, I'll make a league table out of that. Right, here we go. Human body. In the human body, what is the medical name for the bone called the shoulder blade? So this sort of street name for it is your shoulder blade, but what is the medical name for that bone? It's a one-word answer. Make it easy because we need the points. All right, Ollie. Aye, sure, no problem. Well, that's an easy one. You know that one. Number 2, corporate identity. Which animal is featured on the logo of Lloyd's Bank? Right, Lloyd's Bank. I was about to say English-based bank, but their headquarters is probably in the Cayman Islands or something dodgy. Anyway, what animal is on the logo of Lloyd's Bank, the high street bank? Okay. That's question number 2. Number 3 is about smell. Which perfume house produces the perfume brands Contradiction and Obsession, or fragrances? Because I think one's for blokes, and you can't call it perfume because men get all angsty about that, about perfume, but they're all right to wear a fragrance or an aftershave. So which perfume house produces Contradiction and Obsession? They are both by which company? Number 4 is about outer space and astronomy. Which German astronomer from the 17th century found that planets follow an elliptical orbit rather than a circular one? Okay, what's his name? Just the surname will do for that one. So what's the name of the surname of the German astronomer, 17th century, 1600s? And he worked out that the planets do an elliptical orbit rather than a proper circle. And what year, right? You can get this within 1 year. One spot on or 1 year out, either way. Further out than 1 year, you get bust. And the year question is, what year was the last ever episode of High Road on STV, formerly Take the High Road? And also, Saddam Hussein was captured by American troops in a hole in the ground, if you remember that one. So, if you're ready, make sure you're careful with the ones you pick to answer. If you choose to answer one, you get it wrong, you get bust. The ones you do answer and answer correctly, you get 4 points. You can leave blanks, all right? So I'm going to play them one more time, just so you can see them. Shoulder blade is what we call it. What's the medical name for that? What animal's on the logo of Lloyd's Bank? Number 2. Number 3, Contradiction and Obsession, by which perfume house and general fashion house? Not just perfumes. What's the umbrella brand, you know? Number 4, German astronomer who got elliptical orbits rather than circular orbits, and Take the High Road, formerly, then High Road later on STV, and it was its last ever episode, and Saddam Hussein was captured by Americans. Come out that damn hole in the ground, Saddam, you was caught. We've been in hot pursuit of your dictatorship ass. Now we got you. Good news, good news. Good news, boss. We caught Saddam Hussein. Just a good old boys. Never meaning no harm. Boys out. People are declaring boys out, which means that they're going for all 5. The boys, the boys, the boys. Not often I get a shot plus 70, so I'm going balls out, right? Well, a couple of people are playing it more cagey. Well, let's find out. By the way, before I show you the answers for this last part, last main part, we'll do a few more games after. I remind you, I'm doing this for tips, okay? So thank you very much, by the way, to the people who donated yesterday, the Christmas quiz. I'm humbled. Thank you very much. It was, compared to most days, it was a good day for me yesterday, I have to admit, and really appreciate it. Thank you very much to everyone who donated. So, you know, it's only yesterday. But if anyone hasn't donated recently and thinks it was worth a couple of quid, then there's a little link. All right. Right, let's get on to the answers. Show you the answers. Double or bust answers. You ready? You ready? What's STV? Scottish television. By the time High Road finished being known as Scottish rather than STV, but people still just say STV. It's not the BBC, it's the independent channel. Main independent channel in Scotland. And it's shite. Right, here we go. Ollie's playing it safe, going through answers. Come on, man, it's Christmas. Right, here we go. Shoulder blade. Scapula. Yay, scapula. Scapula. 4 points for scapula. Lloyd's Bank, easy one. Come on, I think you know this. The horse, the black horse. Yeah, just horse is fine. You don't have to specify its position or color. Just horse is enough. Smell, contradiction, obsession. They are both by Calvin Klein. Obsession. Obsession. You got to say it like that. You know what's rubbish this year? See, you know, Sauvage. Johnny Depp, the posters. Sauvage. And a couple of years ago, when it was still posters, people were putting a big S on the V, so it says sausage. Sausage. But you can't do that now, because all the bus shelter things are electronic. It's rubbish. Elliptical orbits, that's your old pal, Johannes Kepler. Mr. Kepler worked for Tycho Brahe, or Brahe, but he was his own man. I needed the ellipses. And High Road, last ever episode of High Road on STV, and Saddam Hussein was captured by American troops. That was going down in the year, and you had to get this spot on or 1 year out. The correct answer was 2003. So 2002, 2003, 2004, any of those got you the points. Scapula horse, Calvin Klein, Johannes Kepler, 2003. There you go. Right. Here comes some final scores. Noodle Doodles went for 4, got 4 right, and they finished on 68. That's a great score. I'm going to give you the link right now, everybody, to upload your scores. And just team name and score, that's all. And it means I can make a nice league table out of tonight's scores, which I will put on Facebook later on. Oh, man. He was going for it. Graham S. was going for the big 70. And he got bust. What year did you put? If you did get bust, folks, tell us what question you got bust on and what you put, because it's always interesting to know what folk went for. So Bahena are telling us here that they put lion. Oh, man. Maybe is that a Midland Bank, the lion, like that? Natter's got bust. Tell us what on. Disaster. Clavicle. No! That's your clavicle. That's your shoulder blade. Clavicle. Shoulder blade. Oh, man. Disaster. New Kepler, but didn't go for it. 49. What? Patella. Might be thinking of patella, which is the kneecap. Andrew says, again, I almost dragged us down with Sophie correcting my thoughts of clavicle. Another one maybe going for the clavicle. And Copernicus and Brahe. She's a great teammate. I make good tea. That's all that's required. Double bust. 2005 for you. Ooh. I wondered when I did the question if 1 year was slightly tight. Anyway, Christmas is gone, so I've stopped being generous now. That's me being a bit tighter now. And collar, blue shoulder, tobacco. Right, okay. Aye, clavicle kind of goes along the top of the shoulder. It's kind of shoulder ridge bones, I suppose. 71 for the Mangles. Mangles haven't been around for a while, but I come back with a great score. Aye, you're welcome. I'm not that type of doctor, but I do know that stuff. I'm a quiz master. Remember my mother complaining her favourite soap being cancelled. What? Palmolive? I know you're talking about High Road. Alan Robbie 2 is freezing cold in 89 Chuso. All right. Do you know that tune, folks? I'm sure some of you do. Freezing cold in 89 Chuso. All right. By, what's his name again? Adriano Celentano. Freezing cold in 89 Chuso. All right. Want to rock it? Here we go.
Senta, professore,
Senta, professore.
come mai hai scritto una canzone con delle strane parole che non dicono niente?
Freezing cold in 89 years old.
You're the cold maid to say one, freezing cold in 89 years old. All right. In the shoes and I would hold Billy saying that a whole red maybe get the color boss dying. Chance of my begin to cold, baby, stay yet.
Rhea, see if you'd said that about 2 months ago, I'd be like, what? What are you talking about? But it might have been someone on here mentioned it. Might have been you. I don't know. But someone said, oh no, Mike Reid does that. And I'm like, what? That blew my mind. It turns out to be true. Yeah, Mike Reid does Prison Colon Incident Tussle, which is just, it was the best news I think it was the best news I got all year, to be honest. If you don't know the song, it's an Italian singer and comedian called Adriano Celentano. He did the song called Prison Colon Incident Tussle, and it's his idea of what English rock and roll sounds like to the Italian ear, right? And it doesn't make any sense. It's just nonsense words. Listen.
Aye, is mine senseless, and it also go with basil.
There used to be some good versions on YouTube that was had kind of made up English words to go with the made up nonsense words. But yeah, somebody pointed out a Mike Reid version a couple of months ago.
Freezing cold in 89 Tusos. You could call me to say one, freezing cold in 89 Tuso. All right.
It's a proper groove.
When I sang the tune and whole messy thing and the whole red mother gets a cup of pasta. Hey. Brrr, chickens and pie, we keep a coal and feathers today. Yeah, little Joe. Right on. When I sang the tune, the whole messy thing and the whole red mother gets a cup of pasta. Well, it's the same as the coffee pot steaming on the summertime. I gotta keep it going and banging. That's a shame. You're coming up choosing a wife, or I'm sure hubba, just a kettle on a coconut fire. Hey, the difference, Dan. Why are you going to shoot the drummer, man? You can cop a middle on the pretty big girl. Hold something.
Hold something.
Eyes dry sandwich.
So totally amazing. Crazy. It's crazy that exists. It's just fantastic. Mike Reid as an ugly duckling. Yeah, Mike Reid. Yeah, the guy, the man. Pat and EastEnders. Yeah, run around. What time is it? Right, okay. Normally at this point, I spin the wheel. I'm going to do one games for names. Right, I'll show you what's. I'll show you how we're doing for the wheel. And we're going to play a couple of games to get some more names on the wheel. Then we're going to wheel for the prizes. Okay, so I'm going to show you the wheel at this point in time. See who's on the wheel at the moment. Right. Wait, a lot of names. Let's go up to the actual wheel. There it is. There's everybody. Spej, Leslie, Emma, Geraldine, Hazel, Andrew, Leslie, Andrew, Anna, Bill, Jonathan, Hazel, Spej, Leslie, Andrew, and so on. Some people on the wheel. It's great stuff. Right. We're going to come back to that in just a minute. We're going to spin the wheel for prizes, right? But let's get a couple of more names on the wheel first. Let's do Kazula Palooza because I promised it last night. All right, Kazula Palooza. So the game is here. Pick a tune for me, kazoo. I'll play it. First one to guess it gets on the wheel. There's your pieces of Kazula Palooza items for tonight. Let's get my kazoo. Get my kazoo. Praising Carl and Ensign on kazoo show. You're going to go for. Oh, what have I done? Have I done that again? I do that sometimes. I type in the answer because my brain's in one place and my fingers are in another, if you know what I mean. Who got the Betty Hutton one right? That was that not Hazel? Was that not Hazel? I think it was. Let me see. What have I done? I think it was. No, I've got Hazel down there. Got Hazel. Who got the Betty Hutton question? If it's Hazel, then I typed it in already. Right. The first was 1985. Let's do a 1985 one. So what is it? 1985 Whimsy. Right. Okay. I might struggle with this one. Let's see. And a piece of 1985 Whimsy for you. Let's just get the. Just got to look up the BPM. There's Kazula Palooza. There it is. So the beats per minute for this is 122. Let's get that on the old drum machine. Don't need that. That's it. Yeah. Nice one. Life in a Northern Town by Dream Academy. That's absolutely right, Anna. Nice one. Hey, life in the north. Hey, hey. Let's hear how that should have been played. You get the idea. Like Sinatra in a younger day. Right, so let's get rid of 1985 Whimsy. And I'll ask you, what do you want to hear next? What do you want to hear next, folks? 1979 New Wave. Right, okay. 146 beats per minute for this one. Okay. That was a little quick. Yeah, you got it. Hey, it's Walking on Da Moon. Mr. Doyle was first in. Yes. That puts you on the wheel for the second time tonight, Mr. Doyle. Very good. Where's the wheel of names? Here it is. I was a bit iffy about calling that new wave, but I couldn't really think of anything else. So, Walking on Da Moon. Walking back from Yas. Yeah. Well, Sting doesn't do that because he has sex for 7 hours in a row, non-stop. So he needs to keep his powder dry. You know what I mean? You get that sometimes. You see, what I do, Big, is I look them up on. There's a few different BPM sites. So before I come on, I look up the ones I'm going to do, and I don't know how they get their numbers, but sometimes it's doubled. You know what I mean? Like you could just half that. That was 146. So if we did it at 73, it'd probably sound. Yeah, see? That's that speed. So it's both right. Anyway, punk band. I've got punk. I'm asking what's the next one we're going to play. We've had 1979 New Wave. We've had 1985. See, it can sound quite lazy, but it can technically be 146 beats per minute because he's doing quite a lot. It's not heavy drum sound. Wow, wow, wow. 2000 Novelty. Right. Let's check out the BPM for this one. This is Kazula Palooza, folks. Featuring King of Kazoo, Dr. Paul. No one better at kazoo than me. Nobody in the world. Right, 129 beats per minute for this one. I think I'll put the add the hi-hat for this one. That's the dog's out. Ha ha ha. That's really awful. Terrible. But it doesn't matter if you get your name on the wheel. Hey. Well done, Leslie. Lots of you got it. Leslie was first. Yes. Come on. Let's do one more. Let's do one more Kazula Palooza, right? Didn't even know that had verses. I know. No. It's like I went to the party. I think that's the verse. I went to the party and then somebody shouted, "Who let the dogs out?" 83 pop banger, says Neil. Right, okay. Let's have a look. Oh, okay. Right, I'm not quite sure what I might just have to do the chorus for this one because I can't really think of yeah, this is going to be chorus only. Unless I suddenly get the verse. Right. 1983 pop banger. Ready? tune here. That's not a reflex. Reflex a bit later, isn't it? No, it's not. But it is them. You got the right band. Hey! Good for you, Andrew. I thought I was going to be there for ages with that one. Okay, I don't know why I picked that. I'm kind of clueless about that. But it's Union of the Snake. Obviously. By Duran Duran. The Union of the Snake is on the rise. Don't know what he's talking about. Right, let's get rid of Kazula Palooza. Thank you for playing Kazula Palooza. Do you want to go to spinning the wheel now, or shall we do one more little game? Let's have a look. So let's get rid of 83 Pop Banger. Who what? Hey, do you remember Duran Duran, Denise? Big in the 80s, early 80s. Great band. Terrific songs. What we got? What have we got? I've still got a couple of Where Am I's. Do you want to do another game? Another couple of games, because you all been good. You all turned out right. So let's have a couple more Where Am I's. Let's do that. 2 more Where Am I's, then we'll spin the wheel. Okay. You want more Hangman as well? I think I've got some more Hangman as well. All right. 2 more Where Am I? 2 more Hangman. Then that's it, right? We're on holiday. We don't have to finish early. You know what I mean? Different rules. See, if you don't normally come here and you want it and you're thinking, God, this goes on a bit, it's usually a bit tighter, a bit quicker. We're just fanning about tonight. It's okay. So, hang on a second. Let me just get back to Where Am I? All right. This is a slightly different Where Am I? Because it's not a street view thing, because they don't have street view there, but you've got the occasional photograph. So it's still street view, but it's not one you can drive around on. But where am I? Where are we? Name of the city, please. There's some young people just chilling out there in the middle of the this kind of boulevard. That looks quite nice, doesn't it? It's like pavement down the middle, cars at the side. Bumper edition. That's right, Anna. Yeah, Christmas special. Redditch. Nah, it's not Redditch. I'm going to read out the names. It's the first one I see, okay, because the names do come in pretty fast here. So I'm just going to read out the ones I see. If you don't hear me reading out yours, you might want to again. So Dubai, Pyongyang, Tunis, no. Barcelona, Madrid, Barcelona, Abu Dhabi, Sydney, Vatican, Barcelona. Jumped all the way down. Abu Dhabi, Sydney, Vatican, Barcelona, Venice, Al Ain, Warsaw, Lisbon, Rabat. Look at that. Nice one. Excellent, Andrew. High quality. You're going to end up winning your own Links Africa set. It is Rabat. Now, I'm guessing that you might have picked up the flags over there. That's Moroccan flags flying outside that official government building, probably where dissenters get taken to have thumbs driven nails through, something like that. But apart from that, it's quite a jolly country. I like that. I like the Christmas lights up the. It just might be lights. It's not a Christian country after all. It's a Muslim country. Up the palm trees, quite a nice effect. There's somebody selling balloons, £5 for a pound. So well done, Andrew. You are on the wheel again. I think I've lost count of the number of times you're on the wheel. Must be 4, I think, 3 or 4. Great show. Right, we're going to do one more. Where am I? Rabat is the capital of Morocco. So well done with that one. And let's do this one. Right, this is a slightly different one as well, for different reasons. I'll put it on and see how you get on. Where are we now? Oh, heck. Why is it doing that? That's no good. All right, because I've not done Chrome tab. That's it. Okay. Right, where are we now? Bernie's on fire. Mind and senses purified. Right, where are we now? What's going on here? What kind of foliage is that? What kind of road system is this? Andrew likes to remind us that he's playing as Dame Sophie gets most of the right answers. He's basically the admin, but he did get that one, so that's good. Right, Auckland, no. Adelaide, no. Oregon, Christchurch, Lebanon, no. Irvine, Sydney, not too far away. Where should we go? Let's go down the road a bit, see what's going on. God, it's a nice day, isn't it? Nice weather. Sydney's pretty close, but it's a specific place we're looking for. Honolulu, Sydney, Ottawa, Islay, Blantyre, Sweden, no. Monterey, Perth, Fiji. Reading out all the ones I see. Gold Coast, nah, Gold Coast a lot further north. Ocean Road, that's the name of the road, but I want the name of the place or another name for the place. It's like a well-known name for the place that isn't actually the name of the place. Bondi, no. It's out of Sydney. Not far away from Sydney. It's famous for something. You recognize this place? What's going on? Why would I pick this? Ramsey, no. Heron Island, no. Perth, no. Bondi Beach, nah, it's not Bondi Beach. Bondi Beach is right in Sydney. This is outside of Sydney. Yeah, that'll do. That's what I wanted. Summer Bay. It's where they film Home and Away, right? The name of the place, which I would have taken as well, is what's it called again? Palm Beach, right? But yes, also known as Summer Bay. This is where they film Home and Away, right? This is so well done, David Fiskin. You get yourself on a wheel of names for tonight's amazing lineup of calamity prizes. And we're just a couple of moments away from spinning the wheel. We're going to do it's a reach day, Home and Away. Decent? I don't know. We're going to do a little bit more Hangman, yeah? A couple more Hangmans for you. Because Hangman was requested. I wasn't going to. So I'm just going to take a few seconds because I've got to open up my Hangman here. I think I've got a few ready for the next couple of days I was going to use, but I'll just use them tonight. It's all right. We're having a bumper edition. So let's see. Oh, God. Right. There's some mad stuff here. Okay. Couple of Hangmans to finish. Just putting that down again. And I'll get rid of Kazula Palooza. We've had that. Okay, let's see. Stop this screen. Well done, by the way, David, for getting Summer Bay. That was a good answer. Slightly different because it's not really a famous place on its own. It's just famous for one reason. Mind you, neither's Bigger. Bigger, they don't do any soap operas in Bigger. So here we are, right? Last couple of games is Hangman. That's the stuff. You give me some letters. We got E, we got P, we got Z, and G. You can have 2 letters, Spedge, that's all right. Hi, Bonsai Beach. Hi, there's smaller trees at Bonsai Beach. A, E. That's fantastic. David Fiskin went to school in Bigger, didn't get the bigger one earlier on, but managed to get Summer Bay, which suggests that you didn't really pay attention to where you were growing up. Busy watching Home and Away. Right, we've got some guesses already. Right, I'm not even following this. Terry Wogan, David Frost, Peter Andre, Frank Bruno, Dave Jason, Data Claus, no. Terry Wogan, Calvin Klein, David Frost, Santa Claus, right? No. Let's get some letters on. The first one was E. I've read out all the ones that I've seen, so if I missed the right answer, then sorry, you got to do it again, all right? Same rules. Santa Claus, David Frost, no, right? EPZ was guessed. No Z. G. I believe there is a G. Yes, there is a G. And then we had an A guessed. There's an A as well. Now, Leslie's given us a D. Muzz has given us an R. Let's have a look for D. Who's this famous person? There's no D. Is there an R? Give me an R. Yes. That might help. No, it's not Eddie Large. We'll need some more letters. Let's get David's comment. Right, any more letters for this famous person? Quite a bad person. Well, I don't know if he's a bad person. Just a person who gets up to stuff, or did get up to stuff. Yeah, that's it. You've got it, Frank Boff. Mild-mannered newsman turned sex pervert. Frank Boff. There he is. Now, Frank Boff would be a good one for Dead or Alive, because I can't remember. I'm pretty sure he's dead. I'm not 100% sure. I'll look him up. Frank Boff is so unfamous that if you try to type Frank B in Wikipedia, he's none of the first 10 that come up. If you type O, he's the fourth one, right? Behind Franz Boas, Frank Borman, and Frank Borzag, and you get Frank Boff, right? Yeah, he died this year, October 2020. I thought he died a couple of years ago, but no. Marion. Marion wins the quiz. Let's just call it that, right? Who? Sorry, Denise. It's a UK thing. He's a bald guy. He used to do television, TV guy. He was always on TV. Turned out he was a swinger and a pervert and all that. If you go to Wikipedia, the three things listed under his career is number 1, BBC, number 2, sex and drugs scandal, number 3, late career scandal. Let's see. On 13th of June 1988, Boff left the BBC for a rest before being sacked after the News of the World reported that he had taken cocaine and worn lingerie at sex parties involving prostitutes. You can probably guess who he used to vote for. Let's do one more. Who got that, by the way? Was it Leslie? It was, wasn't it? I need to put you on the wheel. Leslie's challenging the Andrew and Sophie team, headed up by Andrew Burney in name, for a number of entries on tonight's wheel. Going really well. Not going to do that one. I'll do this one. 1985 song, right? Give me some letters. This is the last game. After this, we're going to spin the wheel. Okay. Frank Boff is not only a sex pervert, but he's rhyming slang in the army for food. Frank Boff scoff. Nice. Yeah, he presented Grandstand. Boom, 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 boom. Right, here come the letters. Denise says E, Nat says G, Margaret says S, Nat says T. Muzz says B. Oh, look, it's happened. Someone solved it with nothing going on at all. It's We Are the World. Whoa! We haven't had that for a while. And no letter full solve. We are the world. We are the children. We are the ones to make a better day. So let's start giving. There's a choice we're making. We're saving our own lives. It's true. We'll make a better day. Just you and me. Neil, you are the world. We are the world. Oh, there's a bit of backup for Boff. Never harmed anyone. We are the children. We are the ones to make a better day. Let's start giving. I don't know the video. I vaguely remember the video from being that age. I don't remember Bob Dylan's antics. What does he do? Does he get his cock out? Who wrote it? Good question. I think it's... Is it Lionel Richie? That's a great question. Who wrote We Are the World? It's... Or is it Kenny Rogers? Couldn't be less. Aye, right, okay. That's what I originally thought. It's like when he got his honorary doctorship from St Andrews University. And the Scottish media was excited because Bob Dylan was going to come and get an honorary doctorship, honorary PhD or whatever from St Andrews. And he just slept through it. Didn't care. Couldn't care less. After all, he was hanging out for the Nobel Literature Prize. Fair enough. Mike Marvin. Let's get down to Colonel Gaddafi, get some bright rough Tim Boy Gregory Peck. Woohoo! That's superb. Michael Jackson, Stevie Wonder, right? Okay. Oh, we're saying Lionel Richie and Michael Jackson. Better look it up because these are disagreeing with each other. Right, We Are the World. Let's see. Here we go to Wikipedia, also known as God. Written by Lionel Richie and Michael Jackson. So I got it half right. I got Lionel Richie. Produced by Quincy Jones. And that's the important thing. That's what made it smooth, brothers and sisters. Quincy Jones, Magic Touch. Right. Did he not even turn up for the Nobel? What an old prick. I went to see Bob Dylan and I went to see him twice. I don't even like Bob Dylan, but I went to see him twice. First time I was mildly impressed. Second time it was awful. Right. Right. Wheel time. It's wheel time. Wheel time, baby. You ready for this? Here comes the excitement. My God, look at all these names. Right, we've got everybody on a wheel. We've got a lineup of incredible prizes. Now, I'm relying on you tonight. You know, normally I've got proper sponsors and I do prizes myself. I've got a couple of prizes myself tonight, but I have taken unwanted Christmas presents from you and I'm relying on you to fulfill the orders. What will happen is that if people win a prize, I'll take their name. Usually I've got their address. I'll get their address somehow and I'll pass it to you, the person who's giving the prize, and you will fulfill the order. You will send it to them in the post. That's what we're going to try and do. Don't email me if it doesn't turn up, right? But I trust y'all because I love y'all, right? So here we go. Let's start at random at the top of this list. Actually, let's get my prizes out of the way first. Let's do my prizes first. So first up tonight is Bawjaws. Now, can you see Bawjaws? There it is, Bawjaws, right? This is fridge poetry, but extremely rude and very Scottish, okay? And we're going to spin the wheel, and whoever comes up first is going to get the Bawjaws, okay? You can buy it from bawjaws.com if you want it. It's only £6. So here we go. It's slowing down. Remember to listen out for Computer Lady, whether she pronounces the name properly. It's Hazel. It's going to be Hazel.
Hazel Simpson.
Yeah, well done, Computer Lady. That's perfect. Right, Bawjaws, Hazel Simpson. Nice one, Hazel. Actually, I'll save my order for the end. Let's get into your your unwanted swap shop situation. Get Neil on the wheel. Janice, all right, Janice. Neil, right, I'm not surprised. I was slightly all over the place tonight, to be honest. So, Neil, I'll slip you in here. Right? Neil, Thomas, and Janice. That must have been you got Betty Hutton or something earlier. I remember you getting one right anyway. So, Janice Millington, you're on the wheel. Can Natters and David get on a wheel for knowing who wrote We Are the World? And can I get on a wheel because it's Christmas? Big. Yeah, all right. No, because then everybody else will want to be on the wheel. No. We are the world. We are the children. Right. Oh, anyone else is missing. Right, let's do it. Right, here comes Geraldine's soap and bracelet from Geraldine Bath. No. Testing my patience. Right, come on. This is for Geraldine's soap and bracelet. A weird combination, but it's going to come your way. Geraldine's just missed it, winning her own stuff. It's going to be Andrew. Hey!
Andrew Burney.
Andrew Bjorny. Made it sound a bit Swedish. So what we do is we remove Andrew from the wheel. So he can't win anything else, and that makes the wheel a bit smaller. Right, Andrew, you've won the soap and bracelet. I'll pass your details on to Geraldine. Right, next up is Spedgy's pink iPhone case. iPhone XS Flip. I don't know how useful this is to anybody, but let's find out. Let's see who's getting the pink iPhone case. You'll know, even if you don't have one, you'll know. Oh, he's going to win his own thing. No, it's not. It's Neil. It's Neil. Hey.
Neil Thomas.
Oh, perfect pronunciation there, computer lady. Great work. Right, Neil, I'm pretty sure I've got your address from a previous win a few months ago. I'll pass that on to Mr. Spedge. And I'll take it off the wheel. Right, okay. I should have taken Hazel off as well. Anyway, if she comes up again, I'll take her off, right? Right, Bill's Trivial Pursuit. This is a great prize. Like a brand new Trivial Pursuit, unused, from Bill. This is a genuinely a good prize, and it's going to cost a wee bit of postage as well, because that stuff weighs, you know what I mean? But here we go. Trivial Pursuit. An actual boxed set of Jonathan Doyle, Leslie Stokes, Emma Owenson, Richard Rennick. Is it going to go to win it? Anna!
Anna Adams.
Splendido. Perfect from the computer lady. Great work by Anna. So I've got your address. You're a winner yesterday, so I'll pass it on to Bill, and hopefully he'll send it to you. I'm just trusting you lot to do this. Right, Janice. Oh no, you didn't get one right. You gave us a prize. That's why you're on the wheel. Right, okay. This is the globe lights. Now this sounds really good. A string of lights, and they're globes, which are blue and green, like planet Earth. And it's ironic because it uses electricity to run them, and that will destroy planet Earth. It's like a joke within a joke. So here we go. Janice is going to send you the globe lights if you come up this time. Leslie, oh, Richard, Geraldine, Hazel, Leslie, Bill, Leslie. It's Leslie.
Leslie Stokes.
Leslie Stokes. Computer lady a little drunk on that one. Good stuff. Yeah. Right, take all the Leslies off there, right? The wheel thins down quite a bit because there was a few Leslies on there. She was probably going to win one prize. This is the last prize now on the swap, which is from Rhea, and it's Rhea's herb growing kit from Granny. Thanks, but no thanks, Gran. Right, who's going to get the herb growing kit? And I've got one, well, two more of my own prizes after this. So let's see who's going to get the herb growing kit from Rhea. Hazel, Bill, David, Spage, Janice, Jonathan, Leslie, Emma. Is it going to be Emma? Or is it going to go all the way to Richard? Oh, it's going to be right on the borderline. It's Emma.
Emma Owenson.
Ooh, Emma Owenson. Emma Owenson. I wish there was some kind of machine learning where we could teach the lady to say the names properly. But Emma. Oh, we still got the links as well. Yeah, sorry. It's because I wrote all these down separately, but I had yours. Yeah, right. Okay. We still got Andrew's links. Of course, the prize that started the whole thing. Right, well done. Emma, you're off the wheel. We're going to spin now for Richard's Lynx Africa body spray and body wash gift set. Here we go. Hazel, Bill, David, Spedge. Oh, Spedge, you going to smell good, or is it going to go all the way to Janice?
Spidge.
Spedge. You give, you get. Spedge has traded out a pink iPhone case and is getting in Lynx Africa. What a deal. Absolutely brilliant. Right, okay. I got one more prize. Two more prizes. Potmaster pad, right? You like to play Potmaster with Ken Bruce, then you get one of my pads. I sell them on dpquiz.co.uk. They're very inexpensive and they're good. I did, by the way, Big, did you get yours? Did it turn up in time for Christmas? I hope it did. Anyway, Potmaster, there's tons of prizes tonight. This is great. Should maybe do it like a swap shop thing a bit more often. What do you think? Spedge, you're gonna smell like 1995. Oh, high school changing room. Not gonna smell like 1995. I remember buying Lynx Africa when it was experimental. Stunning. Right, let's get Spedge off the wheel. We're down to a few winners here. We've just got a Potmaster score pad and a £100,000 scratch card as well, just to finish off. Could be the big one. Could be somebody winning 100 grand, imagine. Hazel, Bill, David, Janice, Jonathan, Leslie. This is for the Potmaster pad. It's Richard.
Richard Renwick.
Richard Renwick. Richard Renwick. How about that? Right, Potmaster pad for you, Richard, and I'm pretty sure I've got your address already. And here's the last prize tonight. Here's the last prize tonight. It is £100,000 National Lottery scratch card. This could be it. This could be your life totally turned around. All of your problems eliminated by money. Here we go. Last spin of the night. Who's going to win 100k? And I better. Let's see, Jonathan, Geraldine. Oh, it's going to be Geraldine.
Geraldine Bath.
Oh, that was perfectly done, computer lady. All right, Geraldine Bath. Geraldine, I need your address. Because I don't think you've won a prize off me before, I think. I know you play on Mondays, and great stuff. You've won £100,000. Right, okay. What a crazy lineup of prizes. It's going to take a wee bit of admin to sort that out. But thank you to all the prize givers. I will be sending you details of the winner. If you're one of the prize givers, which whose details I don't have, which I think might be Janice, Ria. I think that's all. And Geraldine, get in touch and give me a message on Facebook, and I'll sort out all the addresses and all that, and I'll leave all the very generous people to fulfill the prizes. Thank you very much for providing those prizes. It's brilliant, great stuff. Right, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Been on for over 2 hours. A little bit looser tonight. I've enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed it too. I'm Dr. Paul, your favourite quizmaster. Do us a favour, give us a share, give us a like. Try to break out of my numbers. Try to get some more numbers in. It's quite cozy. Oh, you lot get to know you. It's nice. But to be, what's the word? Rishi Sunak's word is viable. So to make this viable, I need some more numbers in the year. Yeah, thank you to the prize giver, says Richard. Absolutely, yeah, brilliant tonight. We'll do that again. We don't have to just keep this for Christmas. I think we'll do a little swap shop, maybe once a month. Something like that. Hi. Yeah, it hasn't been too much different in the festive stuff, but it's been kind of fun. Christmas was a bit looser. Today was very loose. I enjoyed that. Thanks for hanging around for the whole 2 hours, folks. I really appreciate it. It's great to see you. It's great to see some of the Mango boys like Muzz and Neil and some of the others who can't make it. Thank you very much. at the 7 o'clock. So, the issue is kids, really. It's 7 o'clock's a bit early for folk with kids. So when I went to just doing sevens, the thinking was that I could just say the same time to be. It's always 7 o'clock. I'd say always 7 o'clock. But to be honest, there's nothing stopping me doing a 9 o'clock regular. So I think I might bring that back. All right. New year though. In the coming week, just going to do. Well, actually, coming week's slightly different. I'm doing Monday and Wednesday as usual, and I'm doing one on Thursday at 9 o'clock. Thursday, if you probably realise already, is Hogmanay, right? And there's no hoo-ha uptown. You can't go uptown and go mental. You can, but there's not going to be a lot of people going uptown and going mental. So doing a quiz, 9 o'clock, same time as this, so it'll probably be fairly loose. Thank you very much, Ollie. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. Thanks to everyone who tipped yesterday. Really appreciate it. I did have a good day. But if anybody wants to tip again, then I'm absolutely more than delighted. And just thanks for coming and doing the quiz, really. Great. I like doing the quiz. I like doing these online ones. Nice, In some strange way, sometimes it feels more personal than in the pub because get all your comments, you create the laughs. It's great. When I'm doing it in the pub, I love doing it in the pub as well, but obviously there's not been much of that for 9 months. I mean, the pub can be very interactive as well, but sometimes, some nights you go out and do the pub and it's like, what you don't have in the pub is everyone's name. I was doing 8 pubs a week, and it's difficult to remember people's names. I remember a few people's names. I remember quite a few people's names. I do all right with names actually, but just the sheer volume of people makes it difficult. But it's one of the great things about doing it online and doing this is that I see your names again and again and again, so it becomes basically impossible to get your names because your names are right there. I was thinking of maybe doing a Zoom. I was talking about this yesterday. I'm going to do a Zoom quiz as a regular. I might replace the Monday YouTube one with a Zoom quiz, and then that's even more interactive. But I enjoy doing them. I enjoy the commute, to be honest. I don't really miss sitting on the 8 or the 14 to get from here to the quiz, and then a taxi in between the 2 quizzes, then a bus home. I don't drive. Or in good weather, the bike, but it's still a hassle. You're still never sure if you're going to come out of the pub and your bike's still going to be there, So I enjoy the commuting. This is my little room. I just come in here, and then when I'm finished, I go through there and have a cup of tea. Good commuting. I like the commuting. Yeah. Well, it's simple. I don't always broadcast to Twitter. It's always simultaneously broadcast to YouTube and Facebook. I use a thing called StreamYard.com. It's a website. So I'm looking at StreamYard at the moment, and that simultaneously puts out to YouTube and Facebook, and you can put it out to Twitch and to Twitter, the Facebook page, the Facebook group, the Facebook profile. Thing is, the package I've got, you can only do 3 destinations. If I paid more money, if I made more money, I'd pay more money, and I'd go out to Twitch and to Twitter and everything all at the same time. A Zoom one would be fun. Chaz and I are usually on Zoom, and one of us supplies the YT feed. Right. Yeah. Yeah, because just before Christmas, I was doing a bunch of Zoom quizzes for businesses, as a corporate entertainment. And I found it really good, The same way that this, I like all the names and I like people saying things. It's different. Zoom's different. But when Zoom, I was doing Zoom for about Maximum of about 60 people. And it's good. You can pick one person out, chat to them for a bit, ask them why their hair is in such awful condition. Honestly, put this out. It's probably better than trying to slick it back. Look at the locks. Look at the lushness. Late 40s, you know. Would there be the danger of naked bobies on the Zoom? I guess so. Would you pay more for that or less for that? I was thinking of making the Zoom quiz like a membership, though, you know, rather than easy access. So Patreon, I know a lot of people use Patreon, and I've not used Patreon yet. It was suggested to me by the Porn Dwarfs, Sarah from the Porn Dwarfs, months ago, right at the start of lockdown. Get Patreon, she said, because I was trying to work out how to get money for this, you know. The donation things has been okay. It's been great. Thanks to everyone who does regular donations. I really appreciate it. Or you know, thanks to anybody who's donated ever. Great. Thank you very much. And it kind of works up to a point, but I can see why a Patreon thing, which is like, you know, direct debit, I think. And it could be something relatively small, £5 or £10 a month or whatever. So like I would maybe make it that people donating by Patreon could take part in the Zoom quiz, because that's the idea. You've got to think of something to give people that are your Patreons, you know. So I think that would decrease the danger of the naked bobies on the Zoom, because it would be less people want to pay money to be on the Zoom. I mean, you can turn people off anyway. You can, you know. Yeah, password. Yeah, so that's the thing. If you're a Patreon subscriber, you'd get the password. Come and take part. Yeah. Yeah. Faces to names. See, I started doing the interactive stuff after the quiz. But like I've been saying, you know, it was there's only a few people really want to do that. Whereas the Zoom thing is like everyone's in the same boat, and you could put a mask on, or you don't have to show your face on Zoom either. Do I still have my newish bike? Yes, yeah, I was on it just 2 days ago. Chain's a bit rusty. I need to get a better chain. I got one of those chains that's made out of some inferior metal. Oh, I see you're talking about Mr. Pickles. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Yeah, people, it's quite common, isn't it? People have got one name here, one name there, different name here. You get at it as well, you know, like you get teams who keep their team name every single time, which I like. Because you kind of say, oh, like that's the Noodle Doodles, there they are. You come in, there's triangulation in the other corner, two different corners. Noodle Doodles over there, triangulation over there. Brass Monkey Leaf, you know. Buckfutter. I was thinking about Buckfutter. I've not seen Buckfutter for a couple of years. They used to come every week to the newsroom Thursday nights. It's great when they've got one name. And then you get people who, you know, are great people, but they have a different name every time. It confuses me. Tech troubles have been on Zoom with Chaz was always the issue. Oh, I see. Right. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, no, that might be the same for some other people then, because I was just assuming that was people not really wanting to take part or have their face up on YouTube. But yeah, it might be that. That's the other thing. Zoom's closed, so it's not like it's getting broadcast out. You know, so, you know, people might feel a bit more relaxed about showing themselves. You know. Yeah, I'm gonna do a Zoom team quiz. Give me a couple of weeks to sort it out, but I'll get it sorted out. It'll be cool. Zoom's good. The way I was doing, I think I was talking about this the other day, but Zoom quizzes have got the little rooms called breakout rooms. So you make them for teams, you know. So you can pair up with people that you don't know. You can do it that way. After each round, see the Zoom quizzes I've been doing more or less the same format as this. So after each round, I say, right, go to your rooms talk about the answers, decide what you're going to put, and then come back. Then I'll tell you the answers. So it's very similar to this. Little break between the rounds while you think of answers, and then you come back. And the Zoom rooms ensure that you can do that with nobody hearing you, or you can't hear anybody else. You can have a proper discussion, you know. That's one thing about a pub, innit? You got to whisper when you talk about it. You get a drunk guy comes along, takes part in your team, just says, "It's Beirut." Answers Beirut. Neil Diamond. It's Neil Diamond. Sweet Caroline. Man, I do miss the pub. I do miss dealing with horrendous drunks. Sort of. I'm always the sober person now. Bit of hard work. Right, okay. Listen, I better go. It's nearly 11:30. Time for bed, folks. Go to bed. Or the COVID will get you. Queen will get you. Mike Reid will get you. Freezing cold and ensign on Tuesday. Right. Love your work, folks. Yeah. Yeah, I think most people know the Zoom etiquette. The thing is, it'd be a closed circuit, wouldn't it? It'd be the same people every week. So it'd be all right. It'd be cool. We'd all develop the correct etiquette for each other, you know. Got a blind guy in our usual team. He goes to the bar in the pitch round. That's always my joke. See, when I started doing quizzes in 1996, I think it might have even been the first quiz, and I thought of that joke straight away. It's the ladies and gentlemen, it's the round that's unfair to the blind. It's the pitch round. And you know, 25 years later, it still gets a laugh, right? It's ridiculous. I've used that joke just about every single quiz I've ever done. I remember getting to the cul-de-sac, not the cul-de-sac, the Reverie one night. The Anne who worked there, she, Dr. Paul, ooh. And she'd written a note saying, "Warning, blind people in tonight, do not do blind joke." I was like, aye, okay. So I didn't, because I was asked not to. But I don't think blind people have got a problem with that joke. I've never had anyone tell me they got a problem with a joke. And I've done other jokes where people have told me they got a problem, and I stopped doing those jokes. Aye, well, you know, that's blind people get into the bar. That's the other joke I might go to. If you've got a blind person in your team, get them to get the drinks in. If you're blind, get the drinks in. Maybe in 25 years I'll get a new joke. Maybe I'll get a new joke for Christmas. Right, everyone, I'm out of here. Good night. Love you all. See you next time. Next quiz on Monday. See you on Monday, 7 o'clock. Bye.